I want to say thank you to the Labour senators, and I really welcome the opportunity to endorse the statutory leave to support the experience of miscarriage and reproductive health. I believe that this leave will be provided for during the tenure of this government, as it's the next logical provision to build on what has been an evolving framework of family supports under my own party in government for the last 10 years. In the devastation of pregnancy loss, especially early pregnancy loss, couples need time off together. The mother experiencing both the physical and emotional loss and her partner experiencing the emotional loss need to be able to support each other in that mourning together. A couple entering into IVF treatment should also be able to spend time in the physical and emotional head and heart space, away from the concerns of normal life. I've been there 13 times, 12 personally and 1 via surrogacy. It is an exciting, frightening, emotional roller coaster, and in that place I've experienced 5 miscarriages and the joy of the birth of our daughter via surrogacy. I am grateful for the great strides that the government are making in moving forward with the assisted human reproduction bill and the surrogacy provision within that, and that it will, when again published, will reflect what is possible and will legislate ethically for surrogacy in a manner that will reflect the lived experience of couples in this country, with a retrospective provision for those children whose mothers, like myself, are not currently recognised in the state as such. So I welcome that Minister McEntee, Minister Donnelly and Minister O'Gorman have set up an interdepartmental group, and that interdepartmental group will be collaborating with a collaborative forum of people from the Assisted Human Reproduction Collaborative Group. I will completely support the right to leave for fertility treatment, and the discussions here this evening have been very good and quite rightly move away from the idea of shame and stigma. I do, however, caution in the discussions about any presumptions about how couples should deal with their IVF journey. Through my own experience and that of couples I work with, I know that couples differ in how they would wish to speak about their fertility journey. Some choose to be public and some choose to be private. That's generally born out of their own fears or confidence in their own coping mechanisms. I'll be very brief. And they're fearful of if their IVF journey doesn't result in success. Opening up their journey opens up the possibility of commentary from others, the dismissal of your journey by others, the hopes and the expectations of others, like grandparents waiting for a child. In my own experience, in people trying to mind me, I was excluded from children's birthday parties. So you didn't get to stand around and have your glass of wine, because people thinking they were minding you excluded you, which made the pain of the journey all the worse. So I just think that we need to be careful about not forcing a position where everything has to be out in the open, and in creating a provision and entitlement, we need to be just careful that we're to that, but we're sensitive to that. So I think that how a couple decide to deal with it needs to be respected. So I welcome this provision today. I welcome Minister O'Gorman's research. I think it's necessary, and I'm really grateful to this House for the debate. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator.